Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sporting Journey. Hope everybody's doing well. Well, there's been a lot of talk about Mauricio Pochettino going back to Tottenham League, right? Now, I put a comment up on a show I watched, and all I said was, before you start putting Pochettino and Tottenham Hotspur in the same sentence,
Yeah.
you need to make sure that that you're number one in Premier League first, because if it goes down to they do get relegated,
Uh-huh.
which is a strong possibility that they're involved in the relegation battle now.
Yeah.
If they do get relegated, they aren't going to be getting Pochettino, right? And also, what I want to ask as well is, I don't think Tottenham are going to get relegated. By the way, I think they're going to have just enough to survive.
Mm.
I do. I think it's. I think they'll the club will act, whether that's sacking Frank, or whether Frank goes out and goes all out attacking,
Yeah.
or defensive, play on counter attack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Tottenham's going to have enough to survive. Right. So
Yeah.
before anyone has got me saying that I'm always against anti-Tottenham, it's not that at all. If you listen to your own fan base are anti-Tottenham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're anti, protests. What we're getting numbers. Then Daniel Levy got sacked. Then protests started again, wanting change for Tottenham and stuff like that. And they haven't worked to get like 200 people maximum. So I think that it's the club is being run. The Tottenham fans call Tottenham the circus. It's a circus what's happening at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've got all these injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to finish at bottom half at table, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about a manager like Poch, who got sacked from Tottenham because the club didn't back him,
Yeah.
right? And now they're on about bringing him back with the same owners in charge.
Yeah.
What's going to change this time round? I mean, let's have a look at his managerial record, right? So at Tottenham, yeah, he managed for 1,967 days. He managed 293 matches.
Mm-hmm.
He won 160 of them, drew 60, lost 73.
Yes.
Um, Points per game, 1.84
Yeah.
from 290. That's from 293 games, right? They managed to get Tottenham to a Champions League final. They finished third when Leicester won the Premier League,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So my question is this, Lee, right? Is it going to work with them? Let me bring myself down a bit. Sorry about that. I didn't realise I was so high up. Right. Is it going to work bringing Pochettino back to Tottenham? I mean, it's now managing USA.
Yes.
Been in charge of them 518 days, played 22 matches,
Yeah.
won 14, drawn 1, lost 7.
Mm-hmm.
Points per game, 1.95.
Yeah.
Right? That's. I mean, the next number you need to look at really is when he PSG after he left Tottenham.
Yeah.
He managed there for 549 days.
Yeah.
Played 84 games, won 56, drew 13, lost 15.
Mm-hmm.
Players used 42. Average points of 2.15 a game. Now, I'm not saying Poch is a bad manager, far from it. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, you know, is it going to work in going back to his old club? I mean, how many times do you hear managers who go back to their old club and it doesn't work for them? Doesn't work out the same way. I think what the problem is with Tottenham fans,
Mm.
they're desperate for success. They're desperate for that success, and getting to Champions League final and
Mm.
finishing third and stuff.
Yeah.
They're so desperate for it. They want to wind the clock back,
Yeah.
but still being 2026. Do you see what I mean? There's so much wrong at Tottenham at the moment. I don't know if I think if Poch come in, it'll quiet the fan base. But Tottenham are still going to have the same problems because they've got the same owners, the same scouts, the same head of recruitment in that Lange. Um, they're bringing in a new joint head of recruitment to help to work alongside Lange.
Mm.
It, but there's nobody in that club who's really football minded.
Yeah.
Um, it's madness what's happening at Tottenham, and the, this is the only negative thing I'm going to say about Tottenham. They've got to stop calling themselves a big club. They might be a big club in terms of how much money they've got and all that sort of thing,
Mhm.
but as for winning silverware,
Yeah.
the only manager who won silverware in in its history really is Big Ange, and he won the Europa League, which qualified
Yeah.
Tottenham for Champions League this season,
Yeah.
and they sacked him.
Mm.
So if if
Yeah.
Tottenham if Poch comes back to Tottenham next season, it doesn't mean to say that Tottenham are going to get um, Ch- Champions League football. They might qualify for Europa League.
Mm.
Um, uh, the squad should be capable of qualifying for for Europa League. But what they've got to hope is that they don't get as many injuries as what they've been getting over the last 2 years.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's 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 a mystery why they get so many injuries, Lee. It's a big mystery why they get so many injuries.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
And I don't look. I think there'll be a Premier League club next season. I do. I really do. But I don't know if Pochettino's the answer. I really don't.
I
I
just.
don't know if this is the Tottenham fan base
Uh,
living in a fantasy world,
mm.
desperate to get that success what he brought.
Yeah. I just look at Pochettino's USA in charge until 31st of the 7th, 2026.
Yeah, after World Cup, that's when his contract expires. So that's why Tottenham think they're going to get him at start in summer. Um, you know, but they're gonna have to do something before any. I, I I'm in agreement with what a lot of channels say,
Mm.
YouTube channels say about this.
Mm.
Doesn't matter who the manager is. In 12 months' time, they'll be back to the same situation again and again and again,
Mm.
unless something changes at board level. It has to. It has to change for them because if not, I don't think Poch will be successful. I really don't. I think he'll only be successful if he's allowed to bring in the players he needs to bring in.
Yeah.
And I don't mean superstars because Poch never had superstars at Tottenham.
No.
He made them superstars. Sorry, to correct that. Tottenham didn't have. Pochettino did not bring superstar names to Tottenham. He made them superstars.
Mm.
Dele Alli, Ericsson, Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alvarado, um, go on, Harry Kane. They had Dembele, Moses Dembele there. They had
So,
Son there. They had a really good starting 11. They had a good base of players. Um, and it's whether Tottenham are going to splash the cash for Pochettino to bring in players who he thinks can turn into superstars.
mm.
Uh, he he he, um, he, he didn't have even at Chelsea, mate. The Chelsea during that season, Chelsea fans wanted him gone. But when he had that good run that ended his Chelsea tenure, they wanted him to stay, but they let him go. That's why he went to that. They let him go in June. That was after and season ended. The 2023-2024 season,
Yeah.
and then a year straight after that, he got the job as USA manager.
Because
I know Tottenham. I know Pochettino likes Tottenham. He speaks about them all the time.
Yeah, but I can't see Pochettino go back to Tottenham.
If they've got the same owners.
You've got someone else now.
But that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you think he'll go back?
If he got someone else, no. But if he got new owners, he might be back. But if he got new owners,
And do you think it'll work?
I don't know. 'Cause Tottenham fans is what I know. Tottenham fans, if he got new owners, probably get rid of him.
Yeah.
And he'll probably get another manager in, or he don't want to get manager and want Pochettino back in again.
Yeah, I just think the Tottenham fan base weren't happy with how we left, how Pochettino left Tottenham. You know,
Mm.
they want him back. They want the prodigal son back. So we'll have to wait and see.
So what owners think? So,
Well, they're the ones who are bringing him in, aren't they? It's not the fans who are bringing him in. It's the
um,
ownership who's going to be bringing him in if they bring him in.
in
You
the,
know, you never know. Frank might turn it round. I doubt it, but Frank might turn it round and they might decide to stick with Frank.
I'll
You
get,
don't know.
if I were Tottenham fans, if I were Tottenham fan, I'll give Frank this season to turn around until last game of season.
I agree.
If that's the game of season, not turn around, you probably get sacked. Just Tottenham fans, just leave Tottenham fans between now to end the season. What Tottenham fans can do.
Yeah, I agree because there's no point sacking him and bringing someone else in because the question is who do you bring in and who's going to want that job
Yeah,
from now till end of season, knowing that they're going to be going come end of season. I agree. I agree, Lee. Right, well then, Lee, do you want to I'll start wrapping up, mate. Thank you very much for watching this sporting journey. Until next time, it's a goodbye from me.
and with me.
Take care. Bye.